Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, okay, so
Start off the famous intro.
Yeah,
Oh.
come on.
famous intro that was so shit.
What was our intro?
What's up,
That weird thing with me on a stick figure.
Oh.
Oh
Do
no.
you remember that?
Dylan, you know, I'll do my intro.
Oh yeah, that.
The best
Oh
one.
no.
I've watched the new ShadowBro's Realm videos and the quality production's gone up instantly. I
Has
saw
it
the
actually?
intro. I saw the new intro. It was really cool. All the titles for the videos.
No, that was for the memes. That was like, I know that was shit. That was supposed to be shit.
Of course, yeah, but it was a
That
great
was
intro. I think
purposefully
we
shit.
should keep that in.
Have you seen the Minecraft one? That's what I'm gonna do for this one.
No, I
No,
haven't. I
that was
haven't.
so retarded, man.
It was
That was
obviously
like a
No, he's-
that was like a 2007 YouTuber.
Doesn't that describe this channel?
Minecraft was
Yeah.
out in 2000,
Perfect.
2007 actually.
Okay, topic for this video.
Okay, so this video we are going to be talking about subjects that are important and big.
We've got some hard-hitting questions here,
Exactly.
debate topics here. Also guests.
And I still don't know what Schrodinger's cat is.
This is me.
Did you not explain it to him?
No.
Oh no! Oh no! We were okay.
Explain to the camera because they're
So-
not gonna know.
Yeah. True.
Alright, so we've got some hard-hitting subjects, topics, stuff that we can debate and see where we get with it. Everyone's different opinions and have some good topics to discuss. So the first one is Schrodinger's cat. So this is the idea that if a cat was put in a box with a device that's a 50-50 chance of killing it, and you left it for a bit, before you opened the box, the cat is believed to be both alive and dead at the same time, because no one knows its state. So it could be dead, it could be alive, but before anyone opens the box and sees,
Could be both.
it's technically is both alive and dead, because no one in the universe knows.
Oh yeah, I think I got what you mean. Yeah.
So if I get like a visual representation, if I get some paper, cut that out. If I get some paper and I scribble on it on one side, and I put it in my hands, I shake it about a bit. No one's seen the paper, so this is both facing
Up and down.
up and down. And then when we see it, it's just in an instant has changed to blank.
Like internet, but faster.
Exactly. That was my exact thought. So what are your opinions on this? What do you believe the state of the cat is in? Because some people believe it's either dead or alive in the box, and no one's seen it. Some people believe it's
Yeah.
both alive and dead.
I think it's probably
Wait.
predetermined.
I get it, but I don't really understand what we're debating about.
So, is
This
it
is just your
alive?
thought.
Is it alive or dead, or is it both?
Oh,
Is it
it's
one or the other?
Yeah, it's
one or the other.
So you think that you're kind of like having a realistic view. It's in the box. It's one state or another, and no
Yeah.
one's
You
seen
can't
it.
change
Yeah,
it.
but
Yeah.
my idea is always like, if we don't know, then what's the point in even thinking about it? If there is just a solid 50-50 chance, then like there's no point in even talking
The
about
cat's dead. It's quite a big issue.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but
Poor
like,
cat, man.
But okay, so because you haven't found out yet,
It's-
it doesn't really
yeah, it's
matter what it
irrelevant.
is. Okay, it's irrelevant. Okay, so we got one view is that it's irrelevant, not even worth thinking about. What do you believe?
It's one or the other.
You think it's real life? It's like it's alive or dead.
Yeah.
I try and convince myself like, oh, it's alive and dead, but I gotta say it's both. You know, it's either dead in the box or alive.
But it's like with an animal. If an animal, like not as smart as us because we are smart people, if it had a question about something that we knew the answer to and it didn't know the answer to it, then it would still be that answer because we know it. But there's probably
Okay.
I don't know, something else, aliens or something that have the answer because they've got I don't know, a sixth sense or something.
Well,
So I think it is one state or the other.
it being known or not known isn't really relevant to it being dead or alive.
No, but if it wasn't known by anything at all, then you couldn't say
No,
because you
yeah,
don't know. So you don't know if it is.
This
both
relates.
or
This
neither.
relates to if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one about to hear it.
Did it make
does
a
it make a
noise?
noise?
Well,
yeah.
So you're thinking yes, a
Well,
tree's
yeah,
fallen
it did, no, it
and
did
it's
make a
made a
noise,
noise.
but that's the thing.
No one
like, everyone
heard it.
knows it did.
But how? Who knows?
So nobody knows. There's still
Who
that's
knows?
there's
Oh, I get
still
what you're saying.
there's
Who
still
knows
a
that it
1% chance
yeah.
that it didn't make a noise, and we will never ever know.
Yeah, who knows that it didn't make a noise, or in fact did make a noise? What's your thoughts on the tree?
well, then that more relates to like
Think of
our
the wise-
definition of physics, whether it fits that or not.
The wise
Like-
mystical tree.
Are physics correct or
But
fake?
why is mystical tree fucking died in the forest?
No!
Does it make a sound? Is this has it even happened?
Of course he is, because he's mystical, you know.
And Well, he knows this.
I think we'll put a definite yes
Yeah,
on that.
he
point.
knows. He knows the answer.
So, in conclusion, Schrodinger's cat, we believe the cat's either alive or dead.
Yeah.
In the
I
box.
think so.
No one knows yet.
I think so.
We've
No,
opened
but-
it and we found out. It hasn't changed.
It's
from
a
what
cat,
we
right? So it has
Yes,
a
it
brain.
is a cat.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
has
has
a
a
brain. So
brain.
it knows too. Like
Well, it doesn't know if it's dead.
It doesn't-
If it instantly died like that, then it wouldn't know what had happened to it. It wouldn't have realised. Plus, do animals understand the concept of death? Do they?
Actually, no.
I think
like,
pigs do. Maybe
Things like elephants
Elephants go back to the site of where one of their family died.
every single year, once a year, to mourn.
Wow.
And that is one of the. I think that's one of the only animals that does that. But lower animals, like I don't know, an ant. Is that known? Probably not.
So what you're saying is, like,
The
it's
cat doesn't
impossible. It's impossible to know if it's dead or alive until you open the box.
Yeah.
Like, it could be.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
like,
point.
you don't like, you know, all physics could stop working inside that box,
Yeah.
and
for all we
you
know.
wouldn't know.
For all we
I
know.
think you would know if it's alive because the cat would have pushed itself off the table by then. It
Oh,
made
yeah.
the time
Yeah,
it
yeah.
decided.
Yeah. The cat would have played with the machine too much, and it would have died anyway.
So I think final answers around the table are that it is.
Yeah.
in fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we pass this round?
Go on.
Right.
Wait, so the final answer was that we.
I think
It is
you
either
all
dead or alive.
agree that it's either dead or alive before you open it.
We're talking about animals, so let's do animal testing.
Animal
Okay.
testing?
Well, okay. So the only way we would prove this theory of Schrodinger's cat is by testing on animals.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Wait, hang on,
leading
how?
into the next.
So
what is-
what is the
animal
actual
testing.
topic? Like, is testing on animals right or immoral? Should we do it?
Well, you asked
Kind
the
of,
questions
yeah.
then.
I'd say we could
What
just.
you believe?
Wait, so it's just testing on. I'd say the main one will probably just be: is it moral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
one of my
that depends, really.
Yeah.
Does it? How?
Well, like, it being moral is harder to debate than it being like us should be able to do it.
I think
If you know what I mean.
actually one of the
Because like you either say it's moral or it's not moral. You can't really like convince someone
But,
otherwise. But if you say if it's worth doing or not, you can think it's immoral, but still.
worth.
That's a good point.
It's like would you rather kill one person or 5 people? I
And
mean,
I
I'd say
think-
5 people.
I think the
but
answer
the
for
majority of people say 1
Because it's
They're
not
weird,
moral
though.
to
It's
kill
moral,
anyone, but it still has a better outcome.
But like so, I think it depends what you're testing, why you're testing it, what animal.
I
that,
think
that is
yeah.
also a big
What I
thing.
see what you're doing is say the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Millions of people would have died. We still would have been falling like flies now if it wasn't tested on animals
Exactly.
Yeah,
first.
what about-
Sacrifice the small for the
However,
big.
Yeah, exactly.
However, seeing the dog's limits of how much whatever is injected into it before it dies
Yeah.
is,
it's
you know, that's kind of unnecessary science we don't need. I feel if there's an injection that we need to know is safe for humans, get that in the dog first
yeah, that is
before you start testing it on people. Because
Yeah.
it's more moral just picking someone at random to inject them with something than picking an unconscious.
I think one of my points from last time, the fact that do animals understand the concept of death, and do they understand? That works for some animal testing, not all of it, because some of it's about pain, and they
Do understand pain because they are afraid of it.
Apparently, pigs know when they're going to die at a slaughterhouse. I'm not joking.
There you go. There you go.
There you
before
go.
the farmers do, they just know exactly
Yeah.
the date.
They're born and they look around. Oh fuck! Oh, it's this one.
Yeah. Oh shit! 5
Reincarnated
years.
into another
They
Yeah,
see
they all
the
get
grey
reincarnated.
walls and
It's a
I've been
human.
before.
Like-
I've been in.
They get reincarnated on.
Just
Oh,
give me the
fuck.
hook already.
Oh
Like,
no, I got
again.
reincarnated as a pig.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
Again.
They go through that cycle infinite amount of times.
Yeah,
Forever.
they just watch,
That's their entire
Like
life.
the farmer's son grew up to be a good slaughterman.
I recognise him.
Yeah.
So I think one of my concepts was if they don't understand the concept of death, and one of the tests is seeing whether it kills them instantaneously or not, because obviously they understand pain, so pain is immoral, whatever. If they don't understand the concept of death, then they don't feel
They're not going to be sad either.
exactly. They're not gonna be upset.
That's
After
not
they've
the point,
died,
though,
they're
because-
like,
They
gone.
will-
That's not the point because they're still dying. They're still being limited.
well, yeah, but in that case, it's also kind of about
belief in the afterlife, because they I'm an atheist, but a lot of it's kind of based on whether is there an afterlife where they know they've been killed, they know that something's bad happened,
They
to
feel sad
them.
about it.
and if so, then they are upset about it.
because it's kind of emotions that
Make moral or are you,
Yeah, but-
are you just eating a carrot?
What the?
That's the hardest thing I've ever seen
What
anyone do.
the actual?
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that's what one.
That
I don't know.
is
How
actually,
many have you got?
I'll have another.
that's actually actually sick.
What the
Not even
actual
joking.
fuck?
Yeah.
What the?
Do you want to
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
Come on then. How many have you got?
Grow them in the garden.
No, they soil in my
Fuck,
pockets,
man.
so I just grow.
Oh yeah. Wait. These came out of your pockets. You grew them in your pockets. You.
Mm.
Are you serious?
Yeah, give me a couple of days and some more will be sprouting out.
Nice.
I fucking carrots.
Anyway, carry on the discussion. Sorry, I thought you got a bit sidetracked now.
We're saying we're not eating carrots. These are some of the best pocket carrots I've ever tasted.
Out of all the pocket carrots I've had,
Exactly.
these have to be the best.
But
Why have you got fucking sick trim?
Yeah, yours has
Mine's
nerve.
bold. Okay, so sorry for that.
Pork.
It's gonna be an ASMR video. Mukbang.
Poor boys eat carrots. That will be the intro. So back on animal testing. I feel like I'm holding like a cigar here. Deep topics in a cigar. I believe, yeah, some animals are definitely conscious than others. Especially all pain, right? You see some horrific videos of like animals being tested and they're clearly in pain.
Yeah, and they're like
Monkeys
screaming
and
and
stuff,
stuff.
like
Yeah.
screaming.
I
So
feel like that
it's
is
all
just
about
like, straight up
conditions.
wrong. Like,
It's all about conditions as well, yeah.
is it worth putting an animal in pain for like 20 minutes just for a slightly better meal? I don't
Yeah.
think it is personally.
There's meal and there's also science. So I think with an injection,
I think science is
It's
okay
about-
because
it's
like, it's for the
about
greater good.
balancing
if you
Yeah.
inject a monkey with the COVID vaccine, it's gonna be like, oh, maybe that hurts, but it will forget about it. If it does react badly and it dies, that's sad for the monkey. But if we don't do this, then millions of people will carry on dying when we don't have the vaccine for COVID or any other vaccine.
So there's a zombie virus, and all you have to do is shoot one person in the head, right between their eyes, while they're begging you not to save
To
the
save
world.
millions. Well, think about
Like, would you be able to? You know, in your head, in theory, yes, kill that person, easy. But when you're standing there pointing a gun at their head,
injecting a monkey.
yeah, exactly.
A bit
Injecting the monkey.
And I will like argue about war, as well as it's a different subject completely. Loads of people died for the whole country, for the whole world even, right? And that's really sad to think about them. And we do like commemorate. What's the word? Commemorate?
Commemorate?
Yeah, we think about these people in a good way and like respect them, because of what they did for the whole world. They didn't have to die. If they didn't, we could have been all controlled by Hitler or whatever.
But it's gone very far away from killing animals. Testing on animals.
But it's all relative.
At the start, we were talking about is
Social media good. Now we're talking about if Hitler ruled the
This
world.
is exactly what I wanted this ShadowBro's room to be.
This is good.
Yeah, this is actually good.
This is a good. This is a good one. Edit it well.
So, okay, let's go round in conclusions. I believe for the sake of science, animal testing is good.
Yeah.
I keep on relating it to like vaccines and stuff, definitely. Oh no,
No!
no.
Damn.
Alright.
Healthy man.
After the break, we're back. I think we're at conclusions. So again, I believe it's good for science. It's sad to drop some animals. Also, like going into space, testing on animals. We wouldn't be in space. We'd have satellites, all of that, if it wasn't for the animals up there.
Carrots and lemons, we're getting off 5 a day.
So what's your opinion?
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I pretty much agree with like everything there.
Thinking deep into it, deep topics make you realise a lot. It's all connected. So like Hitler and war and all of that. And
Holistic.
Although
They had
I
a
will
really
say
good-
that killing animals, like I guess unnecessarily, just to make food taste better, is just not
Just to
right.
make
Yeah.
food taste better.
For
or just
unnecessary things.
unnecessary science.
For unnecessary things. For luxuries, no way.
Yeah.
But for things that need to progress humans forward and stop them from all dying out, then
It's
yeah,
for
of
the greater
course.
good.
You know, on the topic of animal cruelty and Hitler had a very good animal. Okay.
They're very good animals.
He had a very good animal rights policy that's still in place today.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
that?
I can't remember what it is, but it's like the way animals you're allowed to treat animals. The rules today are the same as they were when Hitler made them.
Well done with you, yeah.
Thank you, Hitler.
Yeah, thanks Hitler.
Thank you, man.
Great guy.
Okay, next hard-hitting question. We've had Schrodinger's cat, animal testing. I think the next one is, where did the name ShadowBro's Realm come from?
Oh, Seriously,
So
like,
this
I'm actually
is-
confused.
This is just for me,
You
because I'm the guest, because I have
Go
no idea.
Go on. Okay, right.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So it was like, maybe like
It was back in 1980.
I feel like the last one was a
years-
good one. Should we do that?
58 years ago, when the internet was first created. No, about 3 years ago, I think. I was looking for a new username tag thing on something or other. I can't remember, Minecraft or some other, I don't know, game or something. And I just thought, because my gamer tag before had just been the entire keyboard, just QWERT,
Oh,
like just that, the entire thing, because I had no idea. And I thought, I need something that's going to make me defined. And I was like, I want Shadow to be a part of it because I was weird in 3 years ago. I was really weird. So I was like, Shadow, Demon, Light Shadow, Shadow Boy.
Like
The legendary tale
And I
of
think,
ShadowBro.
I think for about a few days, I called it Shadow Boy.
Okay.
And I was like,
This is OG exclusive.
I was like,
Shadow Boy.
I'm not sure about this. It ain't great. And then I was like,
ShadowBro, ShadowBro.
Shadow Bro.
And then I
That
got,
sounds
yeah.
worse.
No, you see,
That's it.
Shadow Boy and Shadow Bro.
no, see, bro,
ShadowBro.
bro's
in the
casual.
form of the shadow.
Bro's casual, you know.
So where is this Shadow Bro? Where
Make it
where
feel more
can he
friendly.
Me, I am him.
be? No, but where is he?
Yeah, where is
Is
this
he,
realm?
is he in a realm?
I.
And then
This is his
then the
realm.
revelation
But
hits.
this is his
Shadow
realm.
Bro's
This
realm.
one
So
room
there are
is Shadow Bro's
alternate
realm.
This is my realm.
Oh, I see. So where's the shadow?
Okay, well that was answered. I was imagining it was some kind
there.
of game.
Wait, so who's the bro? Who's your bro?
You guys are all. You are all. Okay, so basically, then so I was talking about
the YouTube channel with someone.
Alright,
Okay.
wow.
Shout out to Ella because she was the one who was like, you should make a YouTube channel. Because I was telling her one of my like weird stories.
So my dad.
I think it was the time I got chased by a drug dealer,
Oh,
Yes,
something like that.
yeah, I've seen.
something like that. And she was like, "You should make a YouTube channel for this." And I was like, "Okay."
And so I was discussing it, and then I was like, Shadow Bros rules. Shadow Bros
Doesn't roll off the
life.
tongue.
Don't know how
Shadow Bro life, and then she was like, Life of Dill, and I was like,
that was nearly the YouTube channel's name.
maybe.
Life
That was
with
actually
Dill.
nearly
Our
it.
group chat is called Life of Dill.
Shadow
And I knew I wanted to make it for the memes,
Shadow
so I didn't want it to be a
Host
serious name. I didn't want it to be serious because I wanted
don't
people
want
to
it
just
to-
watch it for the laughs.
For a joke, yeah, I get you.
And so I was
this
like-
video is for the laughs. Debatable.
And then my friend was like, portals, and he was like on about portals and dimensions, and I was like, what about realms?
Oh.
That, yeah, it's really
Realm.
boring.
Okay, but I still don't understand
No,
where
that's a
bro
good.
came
I
from.
had no idea where this came from, but it's got an evolution. Shadow Boy, Shadow Bro,
Shadow Bro.
Shadow Bro's
Shadow
room?
realm, Shadow Bro's room,
Nah.
Shadow Bro's house. No,
Mm-mm.
not that. Realm.
Yeah, that
Realm.
that
It
stays
took-
with you.
It took your friend to go portal,
Yeah, dimension.
dementia. Shadow Bro's dementia. We start a video. Right, what were we gonna say again?
Remember?
Let's have the last three.
He just does the intro like 15 times.
Hi guys, Shadow Bro here.
Hi
Hey guys, Shadow Bro here.
Shadow Bro's got dementia. All the videos are the same.
Yeah.
Degrading, the story of his degrading life.
He's got 4 videos on the same topic.
Yeah. No, eventually all the guests just leave, and it's just me sitting here talking to nobody.
Oh.
I forgot to take my pills this morning,
He's got
guys.
sick.
How do you feel about
He's got
that?
schizophrenia or something.
Schizophrenic
Oh my
Bros.
God.
Dementia.
Yeah.
That should be the new channel name or the title of this video.
He just sat there completely on his own.
This video is about debate.
He just sat there completely on his own, like, so what we're going to talk about, guys? No one here.
Let's start with another one. Let's start with another one.
Dear Lord, talking about
Okay.
One of the last ones was pretty good, maybe.
meaning of life. That's
Yeah.
at the end of the
The
video.
meaning of life.
That's for the end of the video.
We're finally going to explain to everyone.
Alright,
the
end of the video. Watch on, my friends.
So what's on? Okay. So I think the title of the video is definitely Schizophrenic Bros Dementia.
Oh yeah.
Schizophrenic
And then hard hitting topics.
Yeah.
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 And it's just me punching myself constantly.
Okay, who wants to pick one?
Let's see. What we got?
Youth in Asia.
Youth in Asia. That's a good one.
Wait, what's actually the point in euthanasia? Just like killing someone if they just have
Some,
like, a bad...
I think the
It's
drugs
legal
one.
in Switzerland.
I think some soft drugs.
I think talking about
I
drugs.
think
Just,
that's
not
a
just
good
that, but just drugs. Just drugs. Just talk
These
about drugs.
two- Where is it? Yeah.
What's our
these
opinion
two
on drugs?
We could have next.
I think drugs maybe should be legal so long as you're not hurting anyone who doesn't want to be involved.
The youth in Asia. Why do you care about the youth in it? Oh, okay.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god,
did.
wow.
Yeah. Okay,
I
so
was like, why do we care about
let's
them?
stick to one. Asian kids. Whoa.
Oh, ugh.
Not with
Okay.
us, mate. Not with it.
Soft drugs. I think we should start off with, and then we can go.
Right, I
into
just
the
want to start off by
children
saying
nature.
I have always wanted to try LSD.
So let's go back to soft drugs. So I think a lot of the big problems in drugs are, obviously they're bad for you. Things like this, it's not good.
Addictive, highly
Addictive. They can ruin relationships.
They can destroy your whole life. You're spending every single penny you
Again,
get.
They
Face
on
stink
it.
up your brother's room.
Police
Inside
kind
your
of
room.
side. Although when drugs become like a gang culture, then it's like that's when it's kind of stabbing to occur and really bad things. Just purely because they are illegal, that's when the bad things come out of it. I'd say
They can lead to other things, yeah.
I feel like I heard. I think it was my English teacher. Was it some English teacher was telling us, some drug English teacher was like, yeah, if they're made legal, lots of benefits would come out of it, and it was quite enticing. It was, yeah.
Was that teacher an addict?
They looked at it. They said we should make it legal.
Yeah.
There's Miss Williams, she pulls out a drawer, it's got like 50 Benadryl. Before the lesson, she just.
All every drop.
Just gets paralysed.
Someone puts it on her desk.
No, you need to test it next lesson. You need to just bring in a Xanax and throw it on the floor and see if you
See who pounces.
Yeah. See if you
Phone
goes for
stuff.
it.
Okay, so let's go through opinions. Start with Dylan. What's opinions? Quick, short conclusion.
Soft drugs should be legalized.
Soft
I mean,
drugs should be legalized.
soft drugs like weed and that. I know that they talk about like a gateway drug, but that's only. I think it's kind of media portrayal.
I'll be
Amps it
honest.
up to like up here, even though it's like it's down here.
I feel like you have to try soft drugs to answer this question. If it's worth it, or if it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
just if it's a risk which isn't worth it.
So,
I feel like smoking tobacco is just worse in like every way, and that's legal.
Yeah, I've
my
done-
dad is a chain smoker. He quit smoking, and then said life is shit without smoking, and went back to smoking.
I bet he probably enjoys his life more, which is honestly saying something. Maybe it should be legal.
He quit smoking entirely, and then like a year later, out of the blue, it was like life is shit without smoking, and then went back to it.
Oh.
Like, damn.
Tough topics here at ShadowBro.
Yeah.
So yeah, conclusions. What are your thoughts?
I think they should be legalized.
For what reasons?
Well, it's kind of like just letting people do what they want to do, and also if you make like the fact that it's illegal is what gets a lot of people into gangs and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, I think
And
people do it
it's
just
also
because
this
it's illegal.
scamming kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
if
goes
you
on.
could just go and buy
Like
it.
arguments. Yeah, I feel like relating it to like alcohol. I think alcohol is pretty much a drug. You have like the addictive side. You have all these like alcoholism, all of this stuff that goes like really bad into accidents, car crashes. But that's for some reason legal.
Yeah.
Other things aren't. I think that's just because drugs are looked upon as just more
It's
just
like
above alcohol.
it's like a if they were in bands, because like for instance sugar. I mean nobody's gonna say sugar should be illegal, are they? But it's addictive.
Yeah.
It gets you. It puts you on a high. You have way more energy and stuff.
Mm.
It's like
It's
it's not
like
exactly a
what's
drug,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
like-
still got the same lower effects.
I don't know what the difference is between like marijuana and alcohol. I think like they can both be abused. They can both like ruin relationships, and I mean
One has a J in it.
yeah. I think the best way to solve society is if we didn't have any of this stuff. But then there's always that want for it. There's all like the reason it's a thing is because there's a want for it. There's a
I
want
feel
for
like-
being drunk or
There's no doubt about it that like without drugs, society would be better. But it's like would people be better?
I think
Yeah.
about like these hippies, like in the 60s when they were doing drugs and stuff and they all loved each other and it was all peace and like I know it's not like that anymore, but there were benefits.
I mean, there were, but then as well, I know that this sounds like horribly upper class and stuff. They weren't actually doing anything to benefit society while they were on those drugs. They weren't helping people. They were just using drugs, but weren't actually doing anything in
As
return.
an
They were kind of
excuse, just to
taking.
say that they were free.
Yeah. Like, we're free and happy. Yeah, living on other people's money and work.
And then, so you have that, the people that felt good about it, but then you also have the people that, if they get high or drunk, get really violent, and it's, it's like,
It's like a state
that's
of
why
mind
it's
that
such
puts
a
you in.
taboo subject, is because
Yeah.
sometimes it can be great, having drinks with your mates and being in a club, and sometimes you're drunk driving, like killing a family or something.
Yeah.
And, getting a crash or something like that, so it's such a taboo topic. I don't think that's one we can find a definitive answer on. So I think that's the first one.
Yeah.
It's got us started.
I think that was a good answer actually. What was the next one? Euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
Wait, what? I don't understand. What actually is the point of it? Like, I understand what
so
it
if
is.
there's someone with a disease or something that's uncurable and they're just in pain, like they're paralysed,
Yeah, just
Live
get
as
out of the way.
then
Then
they can just get out.
They are allowed to sign documents and stuff to go over to is it Switzerland or
There are-
I think it is legal here,
I
but
think-
it's like,
It's not legal here. You cannot. I
don't you have
searched
to like get it
No, you
for
can't.
like a doctor? They have
You're
to.
not even allowed.
I think if you're old enough to be able to communicate, it should be up to you. But if you're like a baby,
You can't be like
yeah, like
go gag out.
Also, you
die.
can't be suicidal. You can't be suicidal.
No,
and say
yeah,
It has
exactly.
to be a health condition or something like
It's
that.
like
Yeah.
this woman. There was a woman on the radio I heard, and she was like she had been in like I can't remember, some gas explosion or something, and she'd lost her arms, her legs. All she had was like a torso-ish and a head, and she couldn't move. She was paralysed from the neck down. Well, just pretty much everywhere. Yeah. She could only speak like rarely, and she was having to sleep loads, and she was hooked up to machines constantly. And
You'd
and
rather
she
be peaceful and dead. Then.
and she
It's like
said
living
to her
life.
partner, please let me die. And the partner took her to whatever country it was that was legal.
Maybe
'Cause
Switzerland.
she tried, she applied to the government, to the hospital, to like everyone she could find, and all of them said, no, we're not going to kill you.
like I think that should be legal. I think she should be able to die.
I know,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. I think that's my
She had
opinion
to go all the way
too.
over there.
It's like she's
And
also
the-
inconveniencing.
She
other
died
people.
on the journey, so it like
Yeah.
the guy just spent loads of money.
For nothing. Because
Yeah, no, I definitely. If you're stuck in that position and it's just day in, day out, that you're just in pain and like.
it's fine.
Even imagine seeing a family member like that, or
Yeah, that would
related to a cat.
ruin you.
Imagine seeing, you've got a cat, animal testing. You've got a cat that's like really, really sick.
Are you gonna put it
You're
in a
gonna put it
box?
down.
Are you gonna put it in a box and
With
put
a
a
machine.
machine in there that
50
might
freaking
kill it?
shots. But no, you'd want to see it happily put down safely and painlessly, then living in pain, like crawling itself about. And I think humans are definitely different than animals, but you can relate in the same way.
But I feel like the big issue with that is pretty much everyone who's against euthanasia is for religious reasons.
Yeah, it's God
Because like the worst thing you can do as a Christian is commit suicide,
Yeah.
and euthanasia counts as suicide.
It's been
definitely religious.
it's been one of those things forever. So in
So
Greek
it's
myth,
hard to just tell people your
Yeah,
religion's just
exactly.
wrong.
But
A
like,
lot of-
for instance, in Greek myth, this was years and years ago. Somebody tried to kill themselves, and the gods stopped them and forced and like put them in torture for the rest of their life.
Yeah, I think a lot of laws nowadays are from like whatever religion it was. So I think we're like
It's-
Catholic or something.
Exactly.
You can't have like multiple wives because that's against the Bible. You can't kill yourself because that's against the Bible. So I think it's not very modern as well. I think in the future definitely it will be very, very acceptable.
I think we just.
Yeah, I don't think it should be so
And
restricted.
It's like we said to everyone, oh, you don't have to be religious. Like maybe 50 years ago or something, I don't know. And it was kind of then it started to be accepted. But we still have the monicums of, I don't know, law that was still there from 100 years ago that were related to religion. But we've said that you don't have to be religious, but you still have to follow the religious laws and that, which is.
Yeah. And some of those religious laws are they work, they're good, like man
Some
shall
of
not
them
kill.
are. Yeah.
However, I think I think we all agree someone should be able to have an assisted death when they want to. Only if they're going to.
Yeah,
As long as it's not actually like
But I've,
They're not just some
like I've said,
suicide.
like for instance,
Physical reason.
Alzheimer's, schizophrenic, bros dementia realm.
That man living pain, recording videos every day, just like.
You're not even here
Would
right
you rather
now.
see him in pain?
I'm
or just
actually,
let him
I'm
bash
actually
his
in a
feelings?
cardboard box with a machine.
We should get dementia.
Am I gonna die or am I gonna?
Schizophrenic,
Yeah.
put him in a box.
But if I've said to my mum, and she knows this, but she doesn't agree with it even though I do. If I ever get dementia, like full on like dementia that obviously dementia can't be cured, but in a state where I don't remember anyone, so if I have kids or my family, I don't remember anything, and I'm just like gabbling on about how when I was 15 the world was better, then I want to be taken to wherever it is and euthanized. That's just.
Yeah, if you're.
It's not
Yeah, but
because
it's
it's not
like-
me anymore, is it? It's just fragments
Yeah,
of my
but-
own life.
Like there's still even there because you don't remember anything. There's still a reason to be
I
happy.
think
right?
I think dementia's different. I think it's got to be like
not
paralysed.
you
like,
though.
dead.
Is like the country that does it? Let's say it's Switzerland. It's either Switzerland or Sweden or something.
Yeah.
It's a Scandinavian country. Is that the only country that allows it?
It's not the only, but I think it's
Like the
others
most
are just
popular.
like small states and that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
this is a big thing. It's very
I wonder-
official. You can all do it.
I wonder
you
if
can
like
sign documents
when
and
people
that.
come in, like, oh, what's your reason for visit? Oh, euthanasia. Yeah, another one. It's just like 80% of the people that come in are all coming to kill themselves.
So holiday, you're right.
Oh my god.
Just suicide
We've
people.
got, we've got a lovely Swedish beach over here. Kill me.
There should be actual like physical like
So I'm here for the
evidence.
suicide, please.
Oh,
When you say, no, I'm not here for the suicide, people give you weird looks.
Evidence on like
Yeah.
hospital.
He's in a wheelchair.
No,
What else can you want?
you're walking away from the hospital, and people are like,
Yeah,
no,
you
turn
come in a wheelchair.
back.
You come in a wheelchair. You're not there for euthanasia, but you come in a wheelchair. It's like euthanasia's that way.
I've just been cured from the hospital. What? You came out of the hospital in Sweden?
Ah, yeah.
You go in and you don't come out.
Oh.
It's a horror story.
You
to
come
keep-
out dead in a barrel.
Yeah.
They put you in a box with a machine.
That's what euthanasia is. You get put in a box, and no one knows if you're dead or alive.
And then what? They just leave you there.
Yeah.
So you
Forever.
You
Forever.
have eternity in a box.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
else cares. Like Oscar said, it's irrelevant. No one else cares.
I'm one of the 50%. Just didn't die.
That's a dark story.
It is.
That's some dark
Stuck in a box
dystopian
for the rest of
film. Like,
Yeah. We should
Wow.
definitely make that a film.
yeah. New ShadowBros.
Oh my god, make that on Halloween.
Euthanasia in Sweden.
Alright, everybody sit down and we're going to sign off now.
Alright.
Okay, end the video. Sign off. Okay.
No, that's my seat.
No, my calculator.
My calculator.
No calculator. Right, okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching the video. Oscar, Harry, and Michael have been great guests.
You've been a wonderful host, my guy.
Coming from ShadowBro's realm, signing off.
Schizophrenic dementia bros round.
Yeah.
I love being here. I love being on the
Put her there.
ShadowBros round. Ow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the hardest
Oh,
thing
there's
I've
a
ever done.
sick
We're-
explosion in there.
Oh yeah, that would be so
we need
sick.
to add like a huge explosion.
Thanks for watching.
Good video. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.